Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this thing that happened one time with this car I was driving. Okay, so it's 2002, winter 2002. I'm 18, and I've been driving for very long. I had my license for like a year, and I drove this shitty ass Dodge Stratus. That was the first of the five vehicles I've owned. And I'd say it was the second shittiest behind the Dodge Neon. If you've heard that story, Neon POS. And of course, my dad's car was a lot nicer than mine. It was this like 2001, 2002 Honda Accord. Yeah, like the coupe. And oh man. Now the sedan, Honda Accord sedan. And this was one of the fastest cars I've ever driven in. I never thought of Hondas as being fast. But holy shit, this car had some power. I mean, it would go 0 to 60 in seemingly like 2 seconds. My standards, it might as well have been a Lamborghini, right? And I got that car up to as fast as 140 miles an hour on Ocean Parkway. Yeah, I did that a couple of times. When my dad would go out of town, he would go to Arizona to pitch in his baseball tournament for the men's senior baseball league. He did this every year when I was growing up. And when he would leave, I would like basically steal his car and drive it for the weekend. Hope he didn't notice or check the mileage. So this one night, I guess he's out of town again. It's like December 2002 or something. And despite it being a really shitty cold night, it was snowing out. Not like a blizzard, but it was not good weather. I mean, this is the type of night where you really should stay home, let alone driving up to Yonkers from Long Island. But Mike calls me, my friend Mike Perfetto, you should definitely know him at this point, and he wants me to chill with him. I'm like, Mike, the weather really sucks, bro. Like, you see all the snow outside, right?
He's like, no, come up to Yonkers, man. I want to chill. Like, okay, whatever.
I'm bored. I might as well go. So, of course, I get in my dad's car, steal his Honda again, and start driving it up to Yonkers. Now, of course, it's snowy and icy out. I can't drive it fast. I'm not that stupid. Hell no. If I ever crashed his car, no, man. So, I drive all the way up to Queens, up to the Bronx. I get over the Throgs Neck Bridge. Now, unlike now, where modern technology has finally gotten rid of toll plazas, right? When I visited New York in 2018, to my surprise, they were all gone. I drove right through the Throgs Neck, 70 miles an hour. They just snap a picture of your license plate and like send you a bill or charge your Easy Pass. But yeah, we had the toll plazas then. So I stop at the toll plaza, and I didn't even bring any money with me, right? I had like a few dollars on me. I figure, oh, my dad's got an Easy Pass. What do I need money for? Be fine. So I get to the toll booth, and all of a sudden, the gate's not going up. What the fuck? He has an Easy Pass. It's right here. And then I realized the Easy Pass is expired. Like, thanks, Dad. Like, yeah, thanks for renewing your Easy Pass, dick. Yeah, like, thanks for stealing my car. How, like, they shouldn't have done that, but whatever. So I'm sitting there for a minute, and then, as predicted, these two NYPD, like, what do you call them? Like, transit cops. They walk up to my car. They're like, yeah, license and registration, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Looks like your Easy Pass is expired, kid. You got some cash to pay this toll? And I reached into my pocket and I start counting change. It was $4.50 at the time, yeah, even in 2002. And I come up with $4.25. And I figure, okay, I'm just a kid. It's a really cold, shitty night. The weather's terrible. It's snowing. That'll be nice to let me go. It was close to Christmas too. I said December, right? No, they were totally unapologetic and unforgiving. Cop counts the change and goes, kid, this is only $4.25. You know it's $4.50, right? I'm like, can you please just let me go? Sorry, kid, I can't. I gotta turn around. All right, what you do is go through, you see the exit ramp up there, drive up there, go around the bridge, make a left, and come back. Now, I didn't realize at the time toll violations were less than a misdemeanor. I could have just driven away and they wouldn't have done shit. If they even catch you, they just send you like a fine in the mail. And there are people that literally go years without paying toll fines. There was this one guy from like Staten Island who thought it was bullshit that he had to pay a toll to get on off the island all the time. So he decided to stop paying him. And this guy racks up like $30,000 worth of toll violations before the city actually did something. Yeah, so one, I didn't know. I thought you'd like go to jail or something. So I obediently went up on a bridge, I turned around, almost crashed into another car in the process. And I start driving back to Long Island. And I call Mike and I let him know I ain't coming. Now, as I've said in my other stories, this guy is like a fucking idiot. Right? He has no concept of space, time, directions, nothing. Yeah, he had no idea how far Yonkers was from Long Island, let alone in like a snowstorm. So he thinks it's like down the street. So he goes,
Yo, drive back to Long Island, man, and get the money and then come back to Yonkers.
I'm like, Mike, you want me to drive from, after I just drove from Dix Hills to the Throgs Neck Bridge, you want me to drive back to Long Island to get like an extra 25 cents, then drive all the way back to Yonkers, get in a snowstorm? How stupid are you, Mike? God, you're retarded. Yeah, you take this kid out of a computer, and he's like barely even Forrest Gump. Oh, so yeah, I drive back to Long Island after calling Mike an idiot. And yeah, that was it. My dad never found out I drove his car that weekend, thankfully. And I ended up getting away with it. And you know what? It's a good thing that the cops didn't let me through. I thought about this at one point because I still wouldn't have had any money. I still would have been short on the toll. On the toll, it still would have been the same $4.25 I had on me. And if I had tried to go back, and the same thing happened again, they didn't let me through, I would have been stuck in fucking Yonkers all night. I would have driven back to Yonkers, sleep in his grandparents' apartment, which means I would have ended up sleeping in my car because there was so little room for me there, like not even a couch, that I had to go outside and sleep in my car and leave in the morning. So, yeah, thank God. But that was my little story about the time I stole my dad's Honda, like always, when he was out of town. Tried to drive it to Yonkers to see Mike. His Easy Pass was expired, and the $4.25 I had on me was not enough to get through the Throgs Neck Bridge, so the cops turned me around and sent me home. And Mike, being such an idiot, he thought he didn't realize where Dix Hills and Yonkers were and told me to go home and get the money and come back in a snowstorm. What a night. What a fucking night.